Hey, I'm Randy Patterson. I was asked to do a short video about my time as an athlete at Dadeville High School. And, I couldn't be at a better place to be doing this little video than where I'm at. I'm sitting in the Legion Home parking lot overlooking the Dadeville practice field, watching the Dadeville Tigers practice. And the Dadeville Tigers have got their first game next Friday night in Elmore County. We appreciate everybody traveling up to Elmore County and supporting the Dadeville Tigers. But as I sit here overlooking the practice field, reminiscing about things that went on, I remember I'm looking at exactly the same spot as it was when we were doing the Oklahoma drill, and Robert Miller tackled me, drove me in the ground, and I couldn't feel anything from the neck down the rest of practice. And that was great practice, because you get hit hard as you want, you didn't feel any pain. But then another incident I remember, Jerry Huff tackled Bubba Gibson in the end zone, and when he tackled him, Bubba broke his arm, bent it back in a 90-degree angle, in the wrong direction. That was just awful looking, horrendous. And I remember Robert Miller hollered, Coach, you want me to go to the car and bring the gym back? We say things that we don't mean to say when we are excited. But I just remember that. And also, at the end of the practice field, there used to be a kudzu patch. You'd go down a hill at the end of the practice field. And when in the summertime, when I smell that hot kudzu, it just brings back memories of football practice. And I played with a lot of great athletes: Jimmy Campbell, Bubba Gibson, Mike Barron, Tony Pitts, Comer Hurd, Tony Lowe, Henry Lee Hurd, Kerry Slaughter, Joe Brown. I was lucky to be on the same team with all those great athletes we had. Several of them went on to play college ball, and and also I had lots of great classmates. I enjoyed the time that we get together and reminisce. Just last year we had our 50th class reunion. That was a great time. But DHS means a lot to me. My wife and I both graduated in 1974 at DHS, and Vicki and I, we had 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. And Adam and Greg, they both played baseball and football, and Julie, she was a cheerleader through junior high and high school. She's now an administrator at Dadeville Elementary School, where her mother taught for many years, taught first grade. But Adam and Greg, they, like I said, they both played baseball and football, and they went to the playoffs in football and in baseball several years. And finally, when Greg was a senior, he and Clint were on the same team, and they beat Hoax Bluff for the state championship in 3A at Patterson Field in Montgomery. And they had announced for no fans to go on the field. The police would arrest you if you got on the field. But I slipped out there in the dugout and come out on the field and turned the flip after the game was over. That was exciting. But back to my days playing at Dadeville, I remember we beat Rockford 82-0, beat Lafayette 72-6, and remember we broke a 21-game losing streak, beating Marion Institute 22-16, and I also remember my last game I'd ever played in was down at Reeltown on the old Reeltown field, and Mike Barron and I were linebackers, and we were ahead 6-0. The time is about to expire. It's in the last few minutes of the game, and Reeltown is down, threatening to score, and Mike Barron drops out in the flat and intercepts a pass in the end zone to secure the win. That was great. I believe when I was a junior, when Lee Patterson was a senior, and others, that we were 8-2, and then when I was a senior, I believe we were 6-3-1. But it was great times at a good old DHS. And like I said, all of my children, they went to DHS, and the best time now is right now. That's because I've been blessed with 7 grandchildren, and I've been able to watch those grandchildren play sports at Dadeville High School. They have played or are playing softball, baseball, basketball, volleyball, track and field. If it's a sport at Dadeville High School, you can rest assured that one of my grandkids is playing it. But it's just a great time to be a Dadeville Tiger, and I'll leave you with this message: once a Dadeville Tiger, always a Dadeville Tiger. Go Tigers.